Hey, what's up, Brandle?
Hi. I was just gonna let you keep going while I was getting my camera set up here.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Nothing wrong with
Well, my heart will go on action.
yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, the reason why I do that is because Craig will straight up fucking leave if it's just silence. So I'm like, oh god, I have to fill the void.
I did not know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, if it detects absolutely no audio, it'll just shut off, and it's like, oh fuck. So I have to do something. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just sing really shitty songs.
That's
really
all right.
Shitty.
You might see Michaela in the background here.
Yeah, just barely. Like it's like a ghost.
It's weird. It's never done that before, and I was just turning it on, and I was like, "Why is it clipping her in the background?" It's never done that before.
Lit.
Ghost hidden in the background.
But Michaela made dinner tonight, and she made some pork chops, some carrots, and rice with the like teriyaki glaze that goes with it. It was really good.
Ooh, that sounds fancy as fuck, boy.
Yeah, it was delicious, actually.
That sounds fucking awesome. You want to hear some good news?
Yes. What's that?
About 40 minutes of Brayden's audio got cut from this last week.
No.
Yeah.
Don't
This
say
is
that.
file corruption, man.
Bro.
But you know what's hilarious?
What's that?
He barely talks in it at all.
So
It's still uploaded. It still sounds somewhat normal. There's like some awkward pauses, but it's really not that bad.
No. Oh, dude. That's unfortunate, but hilarious all at the same time. Wow.
I know, right? Like
so
surprised.
Of course. However, I guess if you want to get technical, I did save the OBS recording this time.
Woo! There we go.
So if you want that, I could give you that.
Oh, it's too late, man. It's too late for that shit. That shit is gone. That audio, I do not have time tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a meeting at 9 o'clock. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock with clients. And then I have a meeting at 12.
I forgot it was tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that tomorrow was the upload.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really do that.
Yeah, I wish I could, but you know, wishes and shit, right? Like, but yeah, I'm titling it "Trippin' and Shit" for this. I guess, well, it would be tomorrow, but last week for people listening today. So,
oh Jesus,
you already see the title. It's gonna be called "Trippin' and Shit." So,
no, that'll work then.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanting to record tomorrow night with Brayden? I forget.
I figured we would, right?
Okay. It was like, I guess so, but I guess we should also ask Brayden first too. But
yeah, true. Make sure that he's good with it. I figured he would be, since we have established that Thursday is the regular day. So
that's kind of what I was thinking. But
yeah, I mean, we'll probably need to remind him that that's what the day is, and that we had agreed upon it. But
yeah, exactly.
I mean, if this audio that I'm uploading for tomorrow is an indicator, apparently we can just cut out 40 minutes of this audio. We love you, Brayden.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do with all our heart.
But yeah, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I still don't feel right. Like, I know I'm getting over this sickness, but I feel like maybe it's the fog brain from not smoking, and that's what I'm feeling residual of. I feel like I don't feel right. I feel wonky. I feel fog brained. I feel still sick, but like not like I was last week, like I said, but I don't know. It's complicated.
No, I get you. That sounds like a robust problem there, man.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just been work has been honestly not terrible. I've been like
Oh, good.
Getting a lot more places lately. Getting into a lot more places, just to say, and it's been good with that. So it's been treating me right.
Oh, good. That's awesome to hear. I got less next week.
Yeah.
I think it's next week. Yeah, next Friday is my last day. My next week is my last week at work.
Holy shit.
For Tony's anyway, yeah.
Here. Oh, damn. You excited to be back?
I am. We still have a lot to do, but we're going to get her done, you know.
Hell yeah.
We're ready to be back.
Oh, God. Did that come through on the...
No, it did not.
Oh, it was like a...
Oh God!
Yeah, like one of those like crazy ones, like from like Dragon Ball Z, where it's just like cracking. It's like, did you just break something?
Yeah, a little concerning here.
Yeah. Oh God. Ugh.
I guess speaking of anime, I actually wanted to ask you if you started watching Solo Leveling at all.
Finally, yes, I did. I started watching it because my cousin was recommending it to me. Interesting show. I only watched episode 1, and so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I think they're about to tie up the first season.
Okay, they get into the wrap up for it.
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong, but yeah. So they're coming along.
Okay, have you liked it so far?
I loved it. I still have only seen the 3rd or 4th episode, something like that. I have not caught up at all, but I've been seeing spoilers for it, and it just makes me want to watch the rest of it. So I really like the whole idea of it is second chance at life, fighting for what he wants in an MMO or RPG type style. But it's a realistic take on it because it's still costing other people's lives. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, I get that. So it's like Sword Art Online, right? Kind of, but like for prisoners.
Well, yeah, you could say
like, that. That's kind of like the gist I got from it from episode 1.
Yeah. So. And people are set into their life class and roles, and people are born with other more powerful abilities or whatever. And so you're ranked higher up in the hierarchy of society. That kind of thing. And then since he's a low life D rank who barely is even into that category, him fucking having the over hierarchy arc after almost getting killed, and then him getting his special powers, character tropes. But yeah, it's cool.
Very shonen-esque.
Yeah, exactly. But I really like the dark aspect of it. It's like SAO meets the dark intent of Death Note, I guess, is a good way to put it. Okay. It's not like totally thought through psychological killer stuff, but it's darker in a sense of like he's being utterly selfish. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he has a life of misery his whole life. His mother has fucking a terminal illness that he has to pay for every month. And also trying to pay for his sister to go to school so they can have a better life, you know? Yeah. But in the course of all of it, he's, to be fair, he's being told to do it from the thing that's giving him the powers, but he is still going out killing other people at the result of his expense. So, yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, kind of. Yeah. In the mind of someone that a little twisted. No, I'm gonna have to watch more of that because that sounds more interesting than what you get out of episode 1. I feel like it just kind of thrusts you into the world and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's it. They do. And then people are a lot of the manga readers are actually starting to say that they're doing a better job on the animation and the panels that are based off the manga. They're saying that it looks nicer than what was done from the manga panels. And that's pretty exciting to hear. Yeah. Oh, man. That's that's good to hear because I hope they do that for JJK, honestly. For Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah.
Maybe it'll be better once it's all over and it's not this weekly just repeat of rinse and repeat. Because I swear to God, if next week it's like Yuji's grandpa, because like that's the current meme is Yuji's grandpa's going to show up from the hospital to whip Sukuna's ass. Like, and if that does happen, or if he shows up at all, I'm going to know that Gege is just reading the memes and is like, fuck it. Fuck my fans.
Yeah, honestly, though.
My readers deserve less. Like,
dude, it's so sad because I want to see what happens. And I know, like you were saying last week, where a lot of the fights are just happening off screen. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
it's like,
dude, that's the most frustrating part, man.
That's like, that's what we want to watch. You know what I'm saying? GGK.
Yeah, just people die in stupid ways. And it's like, why did you make these characters like that smart then?
And like, why'd you make me love them for a moment and then suddenly they're gone and like they have no reason to be there?
Or no, you just set up an arc and then you just knock it down without like completing it, you know?
Yeah.
Like you get to that little cliff and it's just gone.
Yeah, gone.
What was that for? What was the point? There's no fucking point anymore.
Just to make you fucking mad.
Yeah, apparently.
That's what it feels like anyway.
Yeah, but fuck it.
I guess so, pretty much.
Yeah. You know what I am excited for though? April 8th, Konosuba season 3.
Konosuba? I don't.
Have you not seen Konosuba? Oh my God, Brandle!
The new show to watch, I guess.
You are in for a treat.
What is it?
It's like a comedy isekai, but like like a good one, like a really good one.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's really, really funny. It's just pure comedy.
Shit! I could use one of those. That'd be fun.
Yeah, so it's a fun one to watch. You have Crunchyroll, right?
Yep.
No, I should like you're watching it tonight. I don't care what fucking plan you had after this. You're watching it tonight. If you're planning on having sex, you're gonna be having sex while watching this. Okay, it's gonna make it that much more enjoyable.
Okay.
God damn it!
What was the name again?
Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Yeah, Kono. So Kono and then Suba.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Yeah. And then the English version is fine, but the Japanese voice actors do I feel like
extra, like they add
Kazuma's Japanese voice is just a little better at the sarcasm, like the dry sarcasm, whereas the English voice actor decides to go with like an over the top sarcastic, which is, I don't know. Sometimes it's effective.
Mm-hmm.
Like he does really good in the movie, the English voice actor, but the Japanese voice actor I feel like rules because he just has the perfect dry like. Are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah. Oh, I have heard of this.
Oh, dude, it's so funny.
I haven't seen anything about it. It just was under my radar, I guess.
Well, you're welcome because now you get to watch season 1 and 2 and then not have to wait. Well, let's see. 2024 season 2 came out in 2016. So it has been 8 years.
That's crazy. So I get to enjoy this in its fullest then.
Yes. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Remember No Game, No Life?
Yes.
Yeah. And like how long of a wait that was. So that's what I've been waiting for.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, with this show. Yeah. So
yeah, I got so teased with No Game, No Life. I remember
everyone did.
Yes, I remember when Lane showed us, dude. And I was like, cool, when's more coming out?
Never.
It's like, oh, okay, got it. I'll just go kill myself, I guess.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with it was an anime I was just gonna suggest to you. You've probably seen it. But now I don't remember what it was. I genuinely do not remember.
If you want another funny one, Nijicho or My Ordinary Life. So if you just like search up on Crunchyroll, My Ordinary Life.
Okay.
Pretty goddamn funny. There's this scene where this like principal fucking wrestles a deer and like body slams it. Like,
I've heard of this meme actually.
Yeah,
I've
so- yeah, this show is very memeable.
Yeah, didn't he like suplex the deer? Or some
Yeah, he
shit?
suplexed it. Yeah. And there's like another scene where this girl like straight up like blitzes a police officer, and like because like she drew a bunch of like essentially porn of like her and this guy that she has a crush on.
Oh
and
no!
she didn't want anyone to see, so she like punched them and like knocked them all out. It is hilarious. Yeah, I've just really I've been really enjoying just comedy. Japanese comedy just resonates really well with me, I think.
That's good. Yeah, I can see that.
So,
I think I knew what it was. No, because it doesn't relate to anything we were talking about. I was going to bring up Demon Slayer, not Demon Slayer. Seven Deadly Sins. Wow, I couldn't believe I fucked up that name. Have you?
Yes, I've seen Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah. So, are you in the same boat as everyone else, where the first 3 seasons are good, peak, and then the rest?
First season's all right.
The first season's all right. Damn.
I feel like it really went downhill real quick for me, at least.
Yeah. Okay. I see season 2. I would go as far as 2.
Season 3 was better than season 2.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take that. I'll
and then after that, I just went.
And it gets creepy and weird, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like, you know, what are the things that because I haven't seen any of the new shit, and they have all their own kids and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
All I know is that one of the things I saw, one of the girls that had a crush on Bond, is now currently trying to sleep with his son.
Oh. Well then. That's weird. That's weird.
There's a whole lot of that going on in the series right now.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, I stopped after season 3. I was like, nope.
I couldn't do it either. It's just, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't what I wanted to tell you either, but I cannot remember it.
Oh, you good, man. There's so much anime out there. There's so much enjoyment to be had.
Yes,
You've seen Ranking of Kings, right?
I have not.
OG? Oh, dude. Oh, you gotta watch Ranking of Kings. The English version has Pros D or Sungwon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's like, oh god, what's he's like this race of like shadow assassins, and they're not humans. He's like little black blobs that like slide around on the ground. He's just really funny and sassy. So
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now. Before I forget, the I'm not sure if it's the same guy working on the show as Mappa and Attack on Titan and all that. But I know the guys who produce the music. Yeah, they're also the same ones working on Solo Leveling right now.
Oh, cool. So
that's pretty exciting. And then the other thing I wanted to add to that is, you know how you said now I get to just catch up on Konosuba.
Konosuba. Yeah,
Konosuba. That's what it was for me on Attack on Titan. And I caught up to the dub series of the entirety. And then a couple weeks was supposed to release for the last episode for Attack on Titan.
You lucky bastard.
Yes, very lucky. I had no idea. I thought, because I started watching it and I was like, oh, cool. I'm finally going to get into the series. I put it off for long enough. And then I thought it was done. I get to, I thought it was done. I get to the last episode. I go, oh, wait, this doesn't feel right. There should be at least one more episode. And I looked into it. I was like, nope, it's not supposed to come out for like another week or two. I was like, oh, shit, I don't even got to wait that long. Oh,
man. Yeah, Yeah, no, I've been waiting for season 3 of Konosuba since it was announced like 3 years ago. So,
oh, dude,
yeah,
you're fucking ready for this then.
And then they came out with last year they came out with Megumi's, and you'll get to know her, but she's like a crimson demon, like witch. I don't know which, but like she's like a wizard essentially who uses explosion magic, but like all she can do is like cast one giant explosion spell and then like take out for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's
just hilarious.
Yeah, that tracks. Oh my god.
And so they go over like her backstory, and so they did that, and so we got that last year, and so that was funny. The Crimson Demons are really funny, and then we got a movie a year before that, where the gang all goes to her village and they beat one of the Devil King's generals, which, not a spoiler. They're like, really, I can spoil the whole thing for you and you can still watch it and enjoy it. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Because it's all about the comedy. It's all about the characters. And
right.
Yeah. Okay. So, but dude, it is so funny. It is like laugh your ass off.
Cool. I'm going to watch it then.
Yeah, the first time I watched it, I was on my mission, and like one of my buddies, Ryan Carter. If you're listening, buddy, I miss and love you. We need to talk more. But he showed it to me and another mission buddy from out there in Texas, and oh man, it was so funny. I just remember like cry laughing like, in our apartment like we had, and it was so good. So,
that sounds like a good time though.
It is. It was a wonderful time. And I still like I'll rewatch it and I have a good time. So
good.
But then My Ordinary Life is honestly really funny too. Like I've
seen this animation and these characters before, but I haven't seen the show either.
Yeah, no, you've probably seen memes and clips of it just because it's.
I've seen this cat a million times. Yeah.
Yeah. The cat is hilarious. Yeah, you'll love it. Trust me. It's a little feel good episode for you. And today on Hard Homies, that's definitely what we're doing. It's just we're introducing some anime for you guys to listen to and enjoy.
Welcome to Hard Homies.
Yeah, welcome to Hard Homies, by the way. This definitely isn't like a practice episode for something we want to do in the future or anything.
or nothing, something like that. Yeah.
Nothing like that.
I was going to suggest if we wanted to try to keep going with where we're at here and just keep, in a way, spitball ideas, but I am liking this. I think the biggest issue that I'm having with it is having a foundation or a baseline to treat it as such. Mm-hmm. And to figure out what's not necessarily what people are going to watch, but what's something that's going to connect with me in a way that works for production, or how I want to lean into this idea.
For like an anime or for our show? Anime.
Yeah, both. Because right now this is just still paper, because I would still love to do this whole idea.
Yeah.
But like I said, structurally, I just don't know right now. But
I've been listening to a couple different anime shows, and then Team 4-Star Kaiser kind of just does his like, he does like a breakdown of some like animes that he watches, and it's like a 20-minute video, and he releases it like once a month. So
I see. Okay.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. There's a couple different ways to do it. You can do like breakdowns. You can be like, hey, this is what I like, what I didn't like. Mm-hmm. we can also just like, we can go like real sweaty deep dive into like the animator's life. like, listen, this is what their work-life balance looks like.
Like
these are how tortured they are.
Like in any theory, anime theory channel, that would be kind of cool, actually.
It'd be kind of
like a half serious, half like way too serious kind of take.
Like meme serious. Yes. Like, you know what? Yes.
Be the guy who has the chalkboard behind him.
Yeah, it's fucking It goes here. It goes the theory.
And then on next week's episode, when we're doing it or whatever, it's like, okay, guys, we got something else to the board. This all ties in together. There's something else.
I would have so much fun. I would totally get like a fucking board out and like just print off pictures every week of like the shows we're doing and just like the crazy conspiracy theories I could come up with.
Yes. That would be awesome.
Dude,
I think that's a good idea, actually.
That would be fun.
I want to actually bring up my little notepad thingy.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Write that down, because otherwise that's going to go right out the window and I'm going to forget.
Dude, here we go. Here you go, guys. You're getting a little treat live on Hard Homies, witnessing some creative juices be in action. Oh, man. No, yeah, I think that'd be fun. We could definitely like play around with the show. I feel like, I don't know, we could either, because I have most of what we'd need to like do a live production almost.
Interesting.
So we could like turn it into more of like a show format.
That would be cool. Actually, that'd be really cool. I immediately thought of like John Tron's or Completionist and show.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, we're on the same fucking wavelength here, man. We're apparently okay. That's what we're gonna have to do.
Yes, I could see that being for like an anime theory opening type of deal. Yeah. That would actually be sick.
That would be really cool. And we could do like little clips from the show too. And like, oh man, my brain is just firing off now.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking ADHD. Dude, goddamn hyperfocus.
Yes, it's so good. And I wish I could just drill onto that as much as I would like, but that's not how ADHD works. And it's frustrating. Right.
Yeah. Do you have more of like the locomotive, like you slowly build up into like an unstoppable like thought? Like you start going one direction and then you keep going. And then all of a sudden it's like you can't stop and like your hyperfocus just activates that way. Or because like for me, I'm like a fucking sprint car. I'm a 0 to 100.
Yes, that's what I'm more like, 0 to 100, because I find an idea that I like and I latch onto that. And then I either dive into that, hyperfocus into that, or I end up going off into something else. It's either a side tangent or something, and then either I'll hyperfocus into that, or I'll lose the original idea and just have a hard time trying to keep my thoughts. And my thoughts together. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's awful. That's why I like it when I'm on my meds, because then I can, if there's an idea that my brain like tickles my brain, I'm like, oh sweet, now I can just like flip the switch and
go
deep dive on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so great. But yeah, oh man, yeah, we could totally do like a full ass live production. Make it, because like I don't know, I have the script and stuff for like my board game all done, and I'm gonna start recording episode 1 here pretty soon.
Don't go too crazy on trying to put yourself onto another project, because you're a fucking madman, Tyler.
I am. Maddie tells me I have way too much on my plate, which I do. I do.
So I would still like to take this under me being the guy who worries about a lot of this, and obviously I would still love your help, but not at the expense of pulling you away from anything else either.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. I like making stuff with my buddies though, and you're my best friend.
And that's okay. and if a lot of the cases it comes down to that, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue, which is something we've talked about last week, or no, Monday. Oh my God. I was just thinking of episodes of the way the podcast. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Of figuring out what works for me mentally to improve my productivity in regards to things that I want to get myself involved with.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if I can start doing that, the rest of it will be okay. Like it's still going to be a challenge, right? But I'm going to be at least have that buckle down when I need to.
Yeah.
So if I'm thinking next week, since it's my last day at work, if things are okay here pact wise. I want to be able to try to buckle down and focus on maybe the anime theory podcasting, whatever.
Yeah.
In terms of the rest of the streaming stuff. And then maybe I can have a baseline for something that will work for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I 100% know what you get. I know what you're saying right there. I totally get that. So, yeah, no, you're a busy guy too right now. So yeah, just one thing at a time. Sorry, I just kind of got all, you know how I am. I'm like, ooh, idea.
What'd you get an idea for?
Oh, just what we were talking about, like, like doing like because like I was just thinking about like how it'd look like in a production environment. I was already thinking about how I could get like a whiteboard in here. And like where to set it up and like how I can like rearrange my tables, and then I could fit 2 mics on here, so we could just sit side by side, have the camera mounted, and then I can see it's that. Like in my head, like
trying to get it all planned out and all that, and that's okay. Write down whatever you want in terms of this. You know what I mean? No,
and it's just like. When I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, okay, so this is how I can do that. So then I can go and do this. And so then like, oh, well, then like this would be a cool idea. And so you 100% get it. Yeah. But yeah, so everyone listening to Hard Homies, you've just got a glimpse into the mind of Tyler and how it works. It is not a fun thing. I have to worry about my D&D campaign this Sunday. We're going to be... So yeah, it's like once a month, and I was like, "Shit, fuck! It's already been a month. I got to get ready again." Yeah, I don't know. This past month has been crazy. I just with work, the constant trainings, and then I've just got a ton of meetings, which is good. That means I'm like being successful at my job, but goddamn, it just eats away your time. And then I have my other show that I do. God damn it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't kill yourself over it. But I get it though, especially when you are making content. That's why a lot of YouTubers do get burnt out the way that they do. It's because they want to make all this shit and they have ideas and they do like them. And if they don't feel like they get them down or start in production in some way, they're not going to finish it either.
Well, creators are like candles, man. That once that flame's lit, it's not going to stop until it's burnt out.
Yeah, exactly.
So the idea is like how much wax is in your candle and like how slow you can burn out before you
without taking a flamethrower to it either.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it feels like.
It really does, dude. It's rarely good, to be honest.
No, that's the problem, and I think that might be the innate human instinct.
Yeah,
it's to drive ourselves to do more because of our preservation instinct, to have things that we want and to feel good about and have things in our life.
Yeah, dude. You know what's been weird about this? Like, this stage of my life where I feel like I have this desire to create and I want to get really, really good at everything I do. And I have this desire to learn, but I just have a hard ass time finding people to fucking teach me.
That's interesting.
Right?
I do get that though.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of this, I guess, content creation shit would be easier if I just like knew someone who was a content creator, like a very successful one. And I could just be like, hey, I need to know like what the fuck.
Like, yeah, I just need some insider.
Yeah, what the best, like just evaluate my current work and then like tell me, like, hey, this is what you can do to improve, or like based off of where you're at, this is what you should focus on right now, because that's what will drastically improve your content more. And sometimes I just feel like a lot of it is just being able to put more time into things.
Yes.
And,
it can be an issue too.
Exactly. But it's like, I don't have all that time. And then if a project starts taking too long, I just have the problem of like, well, I just need to fucking get it done and like push it out.
Yes. And then you risk quality and you're like, well, I don't want to do that either. And it can become a spiral.
It does, yeah. And so I've been trying to force myself out of spirals and just give myself a deadline. And I have like a certain bar to hit, and I've been trying to hit above the bar, but so far I've just been hitting the bar. But I can hit the bar consistently now. Before I had no idea how to hit the bar, but now I can hit my quality bar for audio. Okay. Video, my quality bar is up here, and I am like not even putting out video.
I get that.
I am face planting. On that bar.
I need to hit the bar. I don't know. I feel like, because if put it in perspective, my whole streaming channel thing, I've been technically on and off of it for 8 years.
Yeah.
9 years. And if I had that kind of driving consistency up until now, it would be a different story.
I generally believe so too, because I definitely think you're an interesting and fun person, and so I definitely feel like had that been consistent, plenty of people would have latched on. I think
Thank you, and I appreciate.
You have a good following. I think you will have a good following. We will have a good following. Okay?
Yes, exactly. There you go. That's a good way to put it. And that's the other thing, is just keeping your head up about it, and it's something that I've always struggled with.
It's hard. It's hard not to get down on yourself. Dude, I had plenty of comments like fucking just like tuning me out already. And I don't care. I'm like, all right.
I see that won't really ever bother me. At least I feel like now, because we're not big enough for that kind of thing to matter until we start getting flooded with that kind of stuff on the daily. But that should at least outmatch with the rest of the people who do love us, that kind of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. And I think it will balance out over time. So
yeah.
And so we had someone like unsubscribe because of the hair cake episode.
Really?
Yeah, I saw the -1 on the episode and I was like, oh shit.
Oh no.
You did not like to be reminded of hair cake. I am so sorry. I was like, God damn, all right.
That's unfortunate.
Right.
Although I still have seen, which I found interesting, because I still peek in on the historical quarrels on our channel for a while. And it's getting more like views, like stronger views on the day of the upload.
Yes, day of is much better. I'm also noticed that the reach is getting better. Instead of, oh my God, it has like 10,000 impressions for hair cake. But that click-through rate is bad.
Yeah, I believe it.
It'd probably be better if we had a thumbnail. I probably could have made something. Whatever.
My fault, because I didn't record the OBS, but I could just do whatever and take whatever other clips. I'll make one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's got 10,000 impressions. So, I mean, whatever fucking video it's being promoted on. God damn.
Probably anyone who wants to watch the original hair cake video, maybe.
Yeah, our usual impression rate is like 1,000, and then like CTR is like around like 3 to 5%, which apparently is like average. So
okay.
Yeah, or sometimes it's even less than. Sometimes like 300 impressions, which means I just need to do better SEO optimization. And then we just need to have better thumbnails to get more clicks or views, I guess. So,
right. I saw this for the first time the other day of people. Apparently, content creators change their thumbnails like every couple weeks to see if they do better or not. I think I've talked about this. And then on YouTube, one of the ones that I watch is Basically Homeless. I don't know if you've heard of this guy. But he uploaded one about using the world's smallest display screen, and it's probably like the size of my fingernail right here.
Oh, dang.
It's tiny. And he put 2 side controllers from a Steam Deck onto it, and then basically attached it to a motherboard, and then inside between the controllers is the display.
Oh my hell.
And he changed the thumbnail and the title from when I had seen it a couple days ago when he had uploaded it to I created the world's smallest Steam Deck to I made the world's smallest display, and changed the thumbnail entirely. That was an entirely different thing that I had watched. And so I thought it was a new video, and I clicked on it again. Like, oh no, this is the exact same video.
Yeah, weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to play around with that then.
Apparently, Mr. Beast changes his like a couple times a day until he finds something that gets
like,
clicks.
Consistently.
Yeah, and
I wonder if he has like a certain threshold. Like, okay, I have to have a 25% CTR or something insane like that.
Yeah, exactly. And if you'll keep an eye on some of the bigger content creators that you watch, I'm sure they do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because then it's something new, you know, but then that is a lot more work just to do for fucking thumbnails.
True. And I do not have that fucking time, man.
No, I don't even want to do that. We both have
full-time jobs and kids, dude. Like, I'm sorry. I ain't getting paid for this shit.
I can't be worried about just thumbnails. Just, Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm more concerned about just building a nice community. I want people that I can talk to, like, in our community. Yes. And like engage with us, because I feel like that's more important.
It is, and that's what's going to help us grow. Even I found myself watching Bob and Wade more than Markiplier these days. To be fair, he's been busy with the movie and all that shit, and so he hasn't uploaded anyway. Yeah. But I find myself watching those guys because they're in a smaller community, but people still know, they all know the references with Markiplier and everything else that they've done. And so it's a lot more of a fun time and experience.
It's tight knit too, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I love that tight knit feeling. Honestly, I do. It's so cool.
Because I even if we do, I should say when, I don't want the kind of success that Markiplier has, or even PewDiePie.
Fuck that, dude. I want to make a living doing this. That's all. I don't want to be rich or anything.
No. Yes, at the very least, I don't want to walk down the street and have somebody know who I am and stop me.
I don't want my kids to get stalked, dude.
Yes.
That's terrifying.
That's the biggest thing I don't want. And especially Lily, she's a cutie, man. I worry for her when she gets older.
Dude, the instant I have a daughter, it's like fucking, I'm going to have snipers trained on people.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Feel.
Baseball bat.
Yeah, I know. Michaela says I'll be beating the boys with a baseball bat off of her. I said, yeah, you're probably right about that.
Oh, dude, no. Maddie is worried about Everest and Riften.
Nah.
Everest has been called. People think he's a girl sometimes because he just has one of those
yes,
very very effeminate face.
Yes.
And so I don't know. I'm kind of worried that once he gets older, because he's already had some girls kind of come up to him in preschool, and they're like,
no.
Oh yeah,
that's so cute.
And he's just like, what do you want?
Have it fucking playing here, leave it alone.
Yeah, dude, just chilling. Want to play dinosaurs?
You want to watch some Dragon Ball Z abridged with me?
Yeah, dude. Want to go Kamehameha?
I'll show you what it does.
Yeah,
I could see that. Yeah.
No, dude. Yeah, no. He's a hilarious kid. I love him so much.
I know.
And Riften's just violent already too. It's so funny. Oh, dude. Yeah, he's violent and he's got that bald energy.
Oh, that's awesome,
dude. Yeah. Oh, you'll love it when you hang out with him more and see him here, because
I believe it.
You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll be like, that's Tyler's kids.
Wait till you see Lily. She's getting quick with some quick remarks.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm amazed at some of the things that she has said or done.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. I'm going to teach her so many random things to say that you're going to be like, God damn it.
You can't fucking do that. You can. It's funny and I'm proud of you, but God damn it, you can't. You can't
teach her about the history of Israel and Palestine. So, Lily, the Israelis... They took over, okay? And the Palestinians had their land robbed from them by the U.S. government, which you need to say is from the land to the sea, Palestine will be free. I want you to say that Hamas did nothing wrong.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Sorry, Israelis. No, I do not. Hamas is a monster. I do. That's just a terrible joke. I know it's happening. Right, it's very dark.
I was actually gonna say things are getting worse right now.
It is. Yeah.
Yes. In fact, who's going after who for delivering the food and helping people in Israel?
Israel's going after everyone else.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so Israel is going after everyone else, especially the people who are trying to help with like shelters, food, medical supplies, and all that kind of stuff. And they're being actively targeted and gunned down.
That's crazy. That's insane, man. And the excuse I have heard, and I really don't agree with this.
Loosely,
is Hamas uses innocent civilians as meat shields, essentially. And what they'll do is they'll stash weapons, supplies, everything with like the Palestinian civilians, and that's why they're getting targeted.
Wow.
Still does not excuse targeting humanitarian aid, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Unless they're like actually attacking people, there's no reason to be attacking innocent civilians in a war.
Yeah, it's not right, but I don't know. And yeah,
it's awful. So, and most Israeli citizens disagree with what the government is doing as well. So I think that's also something to be noted. Most of them want the war to be over and just for the two to live at peace with each other.
Yeah.
The governments don't. The government wants to eradicate, it seems like, the Palestinian people.
Jesus.
And part of that is due to the shared history between them. Because Palestinians, unfortunately, have had a problem of installing people of power, terrorists, as their people, as people in power in charge of them. Right. So, and these terrorists commit terrorist acts, and they had a history of it. So they got kicked out of Egypt. They got kicked out of like a bunch of different countries in the Middle East, constantly, and they kept tossing the ball down the court until they went into Israel, and then yeah.
Oh boy. Well, not be such a downer and bring all this up now after you're on a good ride there.
Oh no, we're good. I'm still going to teach your daughter to say some awful shit. So.
Way to tie it back in. I love it. Trust me, if she doesn't beat you to it, I'm sure that'll go well.
Oh, dude, no, you have no idea. Oh man, the amount of like history I can pull from, or like conspiracies that can just be like, Lily,
you're gonna teach my daughter to go into school, and you're gonna have her teach the history teacher some lessons.
Yeah. next time they're talking to you about JFK, just say the FBI killed them. Say it was an inside job. Tell them, what about the grassy knoll?
And I could just see that in her sweet little voice, just trying to make a joke. It was an inside job.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Have you seen the Epstein's Island, and the shape of it is supposedly the same shape as the Nickelodeon symbol?
That like a foot? Like it's a foot?
No. The Splat logo.
Oh, the Splat logo.
The Splat one. It looks
that just probably happens. That's just
yeah, I know, a coincidence.
Yeah, coincidence. I wouldn't put anything on that, but goddamn, that's funny.
Oh, I know. They're really just trying to bring Nickelodeon as a whole company down. I'm not surprised, because they are hiding a lot of money to try to keep the whole Dan Schneider thing quiet and everybody else. And
Well, of course.
but yeah,
Man, I would too. Fuck.
yeah, right, exactly.
Shut this the fuck down. Shut this the fuck down.
Yeah,
We still have money that we need to make.
Yeah, I gave you a large sum of money. Gave you a large sum of money.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, dude, life and times are crazy. They are very crazy right now. And I'm just excited to have our kids say some horrible shit in front of their teachers.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me because there is this whole Gen Z and Alpha thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the kids are just unhinged and they don't care because they feel like they don't have a generation to grow up into. Because you and I grew up into an ideal society where we have something to work for in our old age. Everyone else younger than us and our kids, they're looking at it going, what do we have left?
Yeah, unfortunately. Like, we have very slim pickings, so it's going to be like a, fight for survival for us. Yeah. But for them, they're like, well, there's fucking nothing. So like, why bother?
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of them are unhinged or don't care. Or
did you see that 10-year-old on Charlie's video today? They dropped about like some 10-year-old like live streamer who's trying to be like a Jack Dotree type where he just like goes and like messes with people in public. Oh, it's like a fucking 10-year-old. So he just like shoved his hand in some like lady's food and just like walked off.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Ooh. That's crazy to me, man. I'm like, where are your parents, dude? Like, are you kidding me? Like, if I fucking pulled that shit, and the only reason why this kid's probably not getting beat right there is because they have a camera. And unfortunately, we've decided for some reason kids can't get beat anymore. I don't know why. It was fine when I was a kid.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Mom got arrested when I got spanked and got my ass whooped. Like,
yeah, exactly.
So dumb. So dumb. Spank your kids, parents. God damn it. if they're mouthing off or like being disrespectful, there's a time for it. Okay?
Yes, exactly. There's definitely a time and call for it. Always.
Yeah. Don't be don't be fucking crazy about it. Don't spank them over every little goddamn thing. But if they're being disrespectful, ornery, or they're gonna like they hurt someone real bad, you beat them. Yeah, you beat them within an inch of their life. No, but you give them spanking.
They'll come back stronger. Don't worry.
Yeah, they do. We all have same biology. It's how it works. Tying it back to anime.
Yeah, we're all Super Saiyans.
Be inch within your life, you get that Zenkai boost, and that's all good. You have to beat them harder next time, and then you get stronger because you have to try a little harder. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I ever go a little too hard enough, I have to go back to the gym the next day and slap the shit out of some bag until like I break the bag. I'm like, okay, now I'm ready. And then I have to get a harder bag the next time after that.
Yeah. It's just
until I'm eventually just slapping steel and breaking it.
Could you imagine? Oh my God.
No, obviously not. I'm not beating my child. God damn it. Yeah, no.
It's sad that we have to clarify that too, though.
It is. It's so sad. It's just it's a dark joke. But like, I don't know, if my son fucks up, he's gonna get a spank. Like, he has to fuck up real bad, but like.
Okay, do you think this is a fucked up joke? Because I'd seen a TikTok about this earlier. And the kid was horribly abused by the father for most of her life. But one of the jokes that he found funny, and I don't think it inherently is horrible. It's probably traumatizing to the mother, and I probably wouldn't outright do it anyway. But he had the daughter go into the bedroom. They locked the door. He starts wailing on the bed and said for her to start screaming at the top of her lungs. And then while that was going, yeah, see what I mean? It's not inherently horrible, but like I can definitely see why that would go awry.
No, that's some mind games. That's some like twisted power shit, dude. But it is kind of funny, like in a fucked up way. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I could never do it, but it is kind of funny.
I would never do that.
You know,
I'm gonna laugh at
it. Exactly.
That's just so weird, man. Oh god damn.
Especially since I had the context leading to that because she was on stage telling the story, and it sounds like that he was actually an abusive father who actually did hurt her, and so even if it is a moment, it still doesn't take away from everything else that actually is traumatic, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's like
it's funny.
I don't know. For me, you know how my past is. Like,
yeah,
I had decent moments with my dad too, but that does not take away the years of drug abuse and crippling other abuse as well. So
exactly.
So yeah, I mean, like, there's always going to be funny or like lucid moments where your parents, for some reason, are good all of a sudden, and like you should care.
Yeah, right. It's hard.
It is hard, especially as a kid. You don't know, like, until you stay with friends who have normal families, and you're like, wait, hold up, hold the phone. That's how you guys do punishments. You don't just get like beat. Your dad doesn't like take some like cords for some like extension cords and then whips out the wires and then whacks you with it. Like, that's weird. What the fuck?
Oh, that does.
You don't have to go pick out a stick and then
that never happened to me. Thank God.
You get like one spank and like with your pants still on. What? You have to like strip naked basically.
Oh, what was the Comedy Central bit? I love that bit where one of the guys goes, he's talking to his son, and he goes, I make him pick out the stick because that makes him feel like he's in control. And he always comes back with the small one, but literally just he knows those hurt more.
Yeah, no, because of the fucking whip. Like, it's like a whip effect. You want to get one of those big ones because there's a dull pain. That's easier. That's easier to deal with. Shit, man. You got to make sure it's like not spiky at all, too. You get like, oh, dude, there's the best one. It's just a nice big smooth one. And then after they're done, usually my dad would just like put it like somewhere in like the house, and I'd just go take it outside, put it in the same spot again. So.
Oh God,
it's real fucked up. I know.
Yeah, that's horrible. You were pre-planning for the next time.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was like, it's gonna happen again. Like,
that's
but
so
sometimes the shyest surprise if the cords would come out, and I'd be like, oh shit.
Oh God, yeah.
And then they got divorced, and I didn't have to deal with it.
Oh God, I'm gonna die. Horrible fucked up jokes.
Yeah, no. So now when my kids look at me and they're crying about like not getting a toy, I feel absolutely nothing.
I do.
Fucking nothing, dude. It's bad.
So that actually reminds me, because Lily didn't think anything of it, but she was in the bedroom watching a show and she had stolen one of Michaela's candy canes.
Oh boy.
I think it was one of the ones that she's actually been working on and we gave her. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was at the round part and it still had the plastic on it. And she wanted it. And I was just laying on the bed. And she comes over and throws it at my face and says, you need to open it. I said, hold on. You can ask me nicely. Yeah. And second of all, you're not going to throw that at me if you need something.
Rifton's been doing that lately. And today I had to spend all day and I was like, because Everest is so good at saying, hey, Dad, please.
Yes.
And like, he just says, please and thank you all the time. Rifton, with me for some reason, had gotten into the habit of just like, here, slave. Bring me food, slave. Bitch. You know you're gonna do it. Like, and you start throwing a tantrum, and I'm like, no. Like today, I found I was like, you say please to your mom, you're gonna say please to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's where I'm grateful. Lily is good about it. About 80-90% of the time, she'll go,
that's awesome.
Please and thank you. other times when she's just in her own world or she's having an attitude, she does get into those demanding fits and tantrums. And
They're a little crabby. They're a little tired sometimes. Yeah, that's different.
I feel normal. It's normal. And even then, I won't get upset or mad at her for it or anything. I'll just try to get on her level, and I'll be like, "Hey, listen, you're upset. What do you need?" That's fine. But obviously, if it's too much, or if she's blatantly just trying to be throwing a tantrum over it just because she wants to have it or whatever, XYZ, we'll adjust accordingly.
Oh, dude. Sorry, I'm kind of interjecting here with like my own shit again. Okay. You can tell me it's too much, but fucking, you know what has been the weirdest thing, like coming from, I guess a quote unquote abusive home. Okay, no, it was. I need to stop doing that. It was.
Okay, you're comparing it to other people is what you're doing.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, I'm just thinking about, people who were locked up and like raped by their parents.
Yeah, who have it worse. Yes.
Yes. And so like in comparison to that, I was fine. My child was all peachy, like people didn't die.
Exactly. Anyway, go ahead.
But fucking the hardest thing for me as a parent coming from that sort of home has been, I used to get beat when I would cry, like over like not getting stuff or just like I was crying too much. Right. And so like when my kids cry, I noticed this and I finally I went to like BetterHelp and I did a session because I was like, okay, I just have one quick thing I need to solve because I've already gone to therapy for years. Why is it now as a parent when my kids cry, I feel like a rise in like anger and they were like, well, did you get like spanked a lot when you were a kid? I'm like for crying. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I did. Oh shit. And this is just me internalizing some stuff. And so I don't know, but it's hard for me to like hear them cry and not just be like, why can't you just like not cry? Just bottle up your emotions like every other day. But it's like, no, that's not okay. And like, it's so weird. So what I've started doing is I'll go give them a hug. I'll be like, hey man, it's okay. It's okay to cry. And like part of it is like me talking to myself. I'm like, it's okay to feel these emotions, but you need to talk to dad too. You just need to, kind of talk through it and tell me what's going on instead of just screaming and crying. And so man, I didn't realize how hard that was going to be until, honestly, like the first, like Everest's first year where he started like walking and like started to try and talk. Yeah. And like now that he's like a toddler, the fits sometimes happen a little more frequently. Yeah. And so
it drives your patience, right?
It does. And especially with the obscene amount of fucking anger that I feel like I get because of the crying. And it's this constant daily battle where I just have to be like, okay, no.
Is it overstimulating for you too?
Sometimes it gets a little overstimulating.
No, for you.
What drives that up? Oh, for me?
Yeah, when you get angry or like those are happening, is it like overwhelming for you or overstimulating? Because I feel like for me, that's what a lot of it is. But even though I still get angry and have fits of blow up rage that I'm still trying to learn to control and not have happen in front of Lily. Yeah. Because that's what my dad does. Yeah. And so Brayden's playing Helldivers. Get him in the call.
That fucker. That son of a bitch.
We're going to dox the fuck out of him now. Yeah.
All right, everyone that listens to Hard Homies, okay, you need to go look up Gengetsun and just spam him on Helldivers. There's team kills on Helldivers, right?
Yeah, you can kill each other.
Yeah, just shoot him. Just look up Gengetsun and shoot it. Shoot the fuck out of him. He's a robot.
I actually learned this yesterday. If you get onto the ship, if you're the last one on, you can actually shoot everybody inside the ship sitting down.
Can. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, dude.
Oh, I actually learned it from that pirate software engineer dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor's.
He's like, you guys want to see something funny? They all get on the ship. He fucking pops all of them in the head. Dives into the ship flies away. And his friends are just screaming, oh, I lost all my samples, you fucker.
Yeah, please kill Brayden on Helldivers whenever he's playing.
Yeah.
He lives in California. I'm just kidding. You guys can swat him real quick.
Yeah.
No, please don't swat anyone ever. Disclaimer. Do not swat anyone ever.
No, it's horrible, actually.
Yeah.
People's lives have been ruined, actually.
Absolutely. I feel like it's been over an hour. Should we call it for this episode? All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening to us. I feel like we went on like a roller coaster of shit today.
Yes.
But we love you.
Most of the time.
Bye. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. I know it's beautiful. You're welcome. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you, untrue time I'd hold to. In my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. So beautiful. It's the perfect song. It's so good. You're here. There's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on. Her voice was too enrapturing. I couldn't keep it going. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Near, far, wherever you are. And that's all. Thanks.